guys, my name is Manish and you are watching Manish Unfiltered. This video is about how to make you eat clean. So let me share my story. I was in 8th standard and I was really overweight. So I would always eat junk food. But here's the thing. In my school there was a short break, a snack break kind of thing for 10 minutes, and a friend of mine would always bring snacks and junk food every day. So I would eat that every day. So my weight went from 83 to literally 90 kg when I was 13, only 13. This is the harm caused by junk food. So, after I reached the weight of 90, I started began really taking fitness seriously, and then I lost about 25 kgs in about uh, 10 months approximately. So here's how I did this. First, if you want to quit eating junk food, you need to educate yourself on the harmful effects of junk food. So, literally speaking, for me, I have watched at least 10 to 15 hours of educational videos on what are the harmful effects of sugar, junk food, oil, vegetable oil, etc. So if you get the knowledge of why they are bad, then it is more likely that you will next time when you eat it, you will kind of, there is a part of your brain that tells no, it's very bad. I already know the harmful effects of this. Why am I eating? The more time you listen to that part of your brain, the more resistant you become to the urge to eat junk food. The next for this, I would recommend a video called Fat Chance to Fructose 2.0. It is the first video I watched about sugar, and it is really good. If you want to learn more about sugar, you can type Robert Lustig, Lustig podcast. He is an amazing scientist and he's my favorite scientist. The next step is to change your identity. If you are still believing yourself to be like I am still trying to quit junk food, you will never be able to quit junk food. Instead, think of yourself as a person who eats clean all the time. And this is for like an insurance. Every time, like sometime, you will get a really strong urge to eat junk food. So you need to repeat this phrase every time you get that until the urge subsides. That is, I am free from my urge to eat this junk food. Say it again. I am free from my urge to eat this junk food. If you repeat that over and over, and whenever you have the urge, your mind will think that, oh, he's changed person like that. It will do something. And then the next one. If you already did these two things, your chances of not eating junk food will exponentially increase. But with this next step, you will be able to, like, if someone offers you will easily decline it and go about your day. This is called willpower training. Many of the influencers will tell that you should not use your willpower because it's limited resource. That is bullshit. Because the willpower, think of willpower as a muscle. It is limited, your muscle is limited obviously, but if you don't use it, how will it grow? That is the same principle applies to willpower. So, go to a grocery store or any store and bring your favorite chocolate and keep it in a place where you frequent easily. Like for me, it was my table, and my favorite chocolate was Kit Kat, the original, and it was really my favorite chocolate. So I kept it every day on my table. So think of how this works. So, let's say you frequent a place like this table. I usually walk around it 10 times a day. So, every time I walk around it, I will get the urge to eat that chocolate. So, every time I get the urge and I refuse to give in to that urge, then I will be 1% more better than my previous self at resisting the eating junk food. Think of it that way. So if I walk around it 10 to 20 times a day, then the next day I will be 10 to 20% more resistant into eating that junk food. It's a really good like um, thought process to go about how to increase your willpower. The next one is preaching others. After you educate yourself, you will gain more knowledge and you will become more conscious of what you eat. So, if you preach others, then you will be more like your ego is at stake. So, you will be more resistant to eating this. Let's imagine a scenario. I go around and tell others to stop eating sugar and all that junk food. Vast majority, nearly 99% of them will never listen to me. But there are few cases. Two of my friends will not eat junk food. There are some cases, but for the vast majority of them, they will just ridicule you and tell that you will die faster than them. It is my real experience, guys. And then whenever like you're around that group of people, if you eat junk food, your ego will be at stake and they will just ridicule you again. So they will tell that he's preaching this and he's also doing that. Then they'll accuse you of that. If there is one difference between this and accountability partner. If you make an accountability partner, it's like telling them that, oh, if I will not eat this, but if I eat this, I will tell you. that does not that does not sit right with me. So if you go on and preach others, then you will bring your ego at stake, and if there is an ego, you will most likely never eat that. So that's what I did. I went around and preached all of my class, and they all majority of them ridiculed me, but a few of them has already went on to the path of self improvement. So if they, whenever they see me eat junk food, they will just ridicule me. So I would feel bad and I will never eat it. This is called negative reinforcement. And then the next step is, don't watch fitness influencer, because if have you ever seen a fitness influencer doing 10,000 calories challenge? They're just coping. They want to eat the junk food, but they don't have any like reason to do it. So they tell you about it is for content, guys. Don't watch them. They will implant a thought in you that I am so shredded and I am very lean, but still I eat this junk food and stay lean. So you can also do the same. But what you don't know is, after you educate yourself, you will know this. They will really get all the diseases, the diabetes, heart attack, really early. And then the if you watch them, it will happen like this. So don't watch any fitness influencer who tell you that, oh, one cheat meal a week is okay. Don't watch them. Then learn to make next step is learn to make tasty food. Have you ever thought about how to make a really bad tasting food tasting good? How to make that taste good? So, for me, this is not a problem because my mother cooks the best meal I've ever eaten. So, I don't usually go around and watch how to make this, but some dishes I make myself. So, if you have someone who will cook you some good food, be grateful for them. I am grateful for my mother because she cooks wonderful food. But if you don't have someone like that, you need to learn how to cook good food for yourself. And by the way, good food in the sense that it does not contain sauces and all that. Sauces are really bad for you. That's for the next topic, but let's move on. If you do all this and if you search for how to make food taste good, then you will be able to eat clean every time. That's my guarantee. And then this is an action step. Think of like if you have kept the chocolate in your table and you walk around it and you're really hungry. So you get the urge to eat it, and first visualize yourself eating it and enjoying it. Then think of some like other things that you can do to not eat the chocolate when the urge gets you, like repeating the words, I'm free from my urge to eat this junk food. It's really effective, by the way. So if you do that and think of some other three or four methods, you will have a higher likelihood of not eating in that case. So this is called foreseeing future failure. It is actually really good. I recommend you do it while taking shower or something. And subscribe if you like this. Thank you.